The U.S. House passed legislation to ban transgender athletes from competing in girls and women's sports at schools that receive federal funding. 218 to 206. What a day to celebrate. Clap it up for America. Or is it? Isn't this crazy when you really think about it? Do a deep dive into this right here, what we're celebrating today. We are literally fighting so hard to just be normal. It's amazing. We have to fight to get back to square one. For all you sign language, square one. We have to fight so hard to get back to square one. We can never get ahead or advance because these weirdo fucks make us normal humans have to fight so hard just to get back to normal. It blows my mind. Allowing biological males to compete against females, girls, women, it endangers safety. It steals championships. And it disregards fairness. The Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act is supposed to ensure every female athlete has a fair and safe chance to compete. Listen, glad that we got it back, but goddamn, isn't that just fucking normal? Shouldn't we really have to even have done all this? Shout out to Riley Gaines and all these people advocating, but man, we got to fight so hard to protect our daughters, our girlfriends, and our wives, so they can be on an even playing field in life when they have worked so hard in their specific field and sport. Shout out to everyone involved, Riley Gaines for being on Capitol Hill in Congress and for being the main advocate in this whole thing. And the regular humans who understand there's a difference between a made-up human and us normal folk. Female athletes should never be subject to compete against biological men, ever. But what do I know? Smitty, so how do you feel? Because you voted for the transgenders to play against women. How do you feel? How do you feel about it? Oh, you know how it feels now.
Hey, so you don't vote, JB. Let me educate you. When you vote, JB, it's not just when you vote, JB. When you vote, JB, see now I gotta go to the audio and fix the audio because you lying.
Yeah, now you know how it is, huh?
Now when you go,
hey, so everybody out there, context. Smitty voted for everybody last night who voted against regular humans only playing against regular humans in sport, and the left fought it. The left fought it yesterday, and only 2 Democrats, homies, 2 said no. Let's give this thing up. Men should only play men. Women should only play women. The whole left wanted men to play women, homie. Smitty voted for that side, so now he can clarify. Go ahead, Smitty.
Smitty did not vote for that side, and something about voting that you're not aware of because you never voted in your entire life. When you vote, it's not just president that's it, homie. It's all types of other stuff that you vote for. Different law, legislation going out. That's why I'm educating you right now. Different legislation, local stuff, and I did not vote for that. And that's right hand to God. So I agree with the what came out of this. I would have been one of the 2 Democrats who voted for this to go into play, so we can remove the transgenders playing in women's sports. It doesn't make sense to me. To me, some stuff is just common sense. It's not even about like, okay, some people don't care if people change their sex, whatever. Okay, cool. That's your thing, cool. But when it comes to like sports and competition, it's always been about fair. What's fair? And a born male should never play in a women's sport. I don't care what surgeries they got done, none of that. At the end of the day, there's obvious physical advantages that man will have over that woman. Like, imagine me if I was in high school or college and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm a woman today and I want to go play in the women's, I don't know, lacrosse team or whatever. It just wouldn't be fair. It just like beyond everything else. Just keep it simple. it doesn't make sense from a fair standpoint. So I'm glad that this happened. And to your earlier point, it's a shame that we even gotta like fight shit like this, because it's like, this is common sense. Like, duh. Like what are we arguing about? We're not fighting. If you want to go here, if you want to be a fucking bear today, go do your thing. That's what you want to do. It's your issue. That's your life. But when it's affecting the actual kids and people competing in the sports, that's when we all have to come together. But all right, y'all, we got to push back against that.
Sounds like you're torn. Sounds like maybe you need to flip from the left. You should flip then from like being left and just go independent, because you got a lot of right beliefs, but you are left. See, that's an oxymoron.
Well, I've always told you guys that I was never some heavy right and heavy left. That's why we always got in disagreements. It's like you and people on the show was so heavy right that y'all was like, all right, like y'all were extremely biased. That's why I've always been like, well, there's certain shit on the Democratic side that I understand and I agree with. There's certain stuff on the Republican side that I understand and I agree with. So yeah, in a perfect, like, I probably am more of an independent, honestly. But at the end of the day, an independent will never win though when it comes to president. So you kind of just got to pick a side, and they both have flaws. You got to go with whatever makes sense.
I'm glad you went there, because my point is you just said a lot of oxymoronic stuff. Because you said you checked the box on the left. When you vote left, you vote for that, because only 2 didn't vote. I'm just saying, because the left is what that is. When you voted Kamala Harris, she voted, not saying you did. When people vote Kamala Harris, that's what they vote for, homie. That's the overall thing they believe in. So you just said a bunch of oxymoronic shit. Like, this is what the left wants.
It's not that simple when you vote for a president. It's not just one thing. Like, it's not single individual politics. Like, it's like you highlighting one thing that Trump said and be like, oh, well, it's gonna be stuff. I'm sure if I really talk to you behind the scenes and talk to like Bailey behind the scenes, I'm sure there's something that Trump did or he was pushing that y'all didn't like. But you're not gonna let that overshadow your overall belief on who you want to vote for. I'm saying there's multiple things and you got to pick. I always been against that. I never and ever in history was like, oh yeah, I love treasures playing in women's sports. I never said that. So anybody in the chat who thinks that,
I didn't say you did. I want to be clear on the thing. I want to be clear. You never vote. You've always stood against women in men's sports. Here's my issue, or men in women's sports. Here's my issue, though. The overall thinking of it is like D. Jones and all you guys. You act like if you check one box on the fucking voter that's going to change the game. No, the left pushed for it, dog. It's their agenda. What do you mean? 2 people just proved to you fact that they didn't vote for it on the left. Like, what? What are you talking about? Only 2 Democrats, homie. D. Jones. So how does it not work that way? God damn, that's the culture of the left. They don't like. By the way, I just want to be clear. Everyone that thinks I hate women.
That's why we live in a democracy, though. You do vote. You vote for fucking legislation for a reason. I'm just certain. Like, so I forgot what they. I'm having a brain fart. What they label it here out here in Cali, like the actual like name of the shit, but. Nah, when I go through my shit, there's certain shit you read upon, you study on, and you either vote yes for it, you vote no. That's beyond whatever side you on, regardless of you're Republican or Democrat. There's just certain shit that we always got to vote for. It's like them two Democrats. They probably voted for Kamala, but they don't necessarily agree with every fucking thing.
Here's the cool part. I'm glad I saw something in the chat. I'm glad I saw something in the chat. That's see, the idiot fucking left people that think I'm the idiot is what the idiot is. Let me make sure I say that again. You guys think I hate women. The left hates women. Y'all just voted against women. But what do I know, homie? JB hates women. No, I love women, and I want women protected. That's why I don't want them in football. That's why I don't want them in fighting and boxing. That's why I don't want them playing men in karate, boxing, and fucking football, basketball, baseball. But I'm the one that's the asshole. See, y'all just told me and told on yourself. Y'all voted for women to play in men's sports. But I'm the hater of women. Make it make sense.
That's the real.
Y'all are closed-minded, Smitty. Not you, but I'm just saying.
Hey,
the closed-mindedness and the narrow-minded thinking of point the finger at this guy because he's loud, obnoxious, and egotistical, but refuse to admit he's telling the truth. See, that's the thing. Y'all just hear and don't want to listen. I'm loud, I'm obnoxious, I'm egotistical. So guess what? He's automatically wrong. No, I'm actually right. You motherfuckers refuse to understand and listen to the truth. I'm actually defending women. Y'all are not. And by the way, Title IX was what? What was Title IX made for, Smitty? You laugh on me, but what's Title IX for?
That's something else.
I know you don't. So Title IX, though, is what women is supposed to have wanted to protect women. Yeah. Where are all the Title IX advocates, homie? When the fucking two left voted for women to play men. Where's all the Title IX advocates at? Oh, all of a sudden, JB's a woman hater. But the Title IX are what's protecting and the left fucking hates. But guess what? Oh, it's Title IX. Every time something goes down, WNBA, fucking old girl going to Russia. Whoa, we got Title IX. But none of y'all motherfuckers go to the WNBA games. Not one of you women. Not one of you motherfuckers talk about Title IX. But yet you defended men playing women in sports. But I'm the asshole. Motherfucker, please. Any of you motherfuckers want to talk anything with me, come on in the show. You motherfuckers think you know so much. Also, Smitty, Texas. Let's be clear here. Texas, rural-ass country, cities and country are red. But let's be clear, homie. Houston, biggest city in the state. Dallas, second biggest city in the state. San Antonio, third biggest city in the state. Austin, fourth biggest city in the state, are all blue, left, Democratic. The small cities in Texas is what makes the state red. But all you motherfuckers want to hit me up privately talking shit about Texas is red, and no, they're not. Texas is blue. They're just red because of the little ass towns, homie. The four major cities in Texas is fucking blue, contrary to all your belief. But what do I know? Remember, I don't know shit. But guess what? It's fact. Lucy, all you Texans in here, tell me I'm lying. But what do I know? But that's who you all vote, homie. You all vote, but I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Anyway, Smitty, that wasn't at you. I'm just saying, this is crazy. You motherfuckers really voted that way. Unbelievable.
I'm glad you got it off your chest, Jason.
Don't call me Jason. Start the show.
Glad you got that off your chest, Jason. Sugar and Rim said that is red, homie.
Can't have scars.
Sugar and Rim said what you just explained was that they're red. Then that's what he just explained. That's what he said to you.
Again, he heard me yelling and he don't listen. See what I'm saying? That's what the problem with these motherfuckers. Go back on TikTok, motherfucker. But